Hello, Pocono Mountains and Lake Wallenpaupack region. I'm bringing you the Pike Wayne MLS real estate recap for April 2023. And as we look ahead, we're in May 2023. So I just wanted to go over where we are. Currently, residentially, we have 442 homes on the market. Last year, around the same time, we had 436 homes. We only have 6 more homes this year than we did last year at this time. So that was a little bit surprising. It seems like our inventory is, like I said, still staying low. In Pike and Wayne County, that number is about 384 homes, Pike County 233, and in Wayne County 151. So let's dig into the stats a bit. Our new listings are down almost 24% from April of 2022, and we're down 24% year to date. Our pending homes, though, are up 6% from last year at this time. I was really surprised by that number. And we're down about 13% year to date. Again, I'm not surprised by that given the interest rates. Our sold listings are down 23% from last April. And our active listings are actually up 8% from last year at this time. However, we're down a little bit in active listings, 6% year to date. So we're definitely feeling that, there's very low inventory. We keep saying that, it's still very true. The market is not crashing, and you'll hear why. Our absorption rate, it would take us about 2.35 months to sell off all of our inventory in the MLS. Last year at this time, it was 1.74. It's not going up crazy by any means. And like I said, in years past, in months past, the lowest absorption rate that I could find was April of 2021, which was at a 1.31. We're not that far off from that at this point. Our average sales price, let's talk about this. This is very interesting, is $298,000. And last April, it was $302,000. So we're down about 1%, not a whole lot. It does seem like, we are somewhat flat and there's no big decrease. Year to date, we're only down 2%. So out of the last 6 months, we had a decrease in 4 of those months, but this last month was only 1%. So I do think we're looking rather stable. We're not gonna see that huge big increase like we did in the past couple of years, but we're also not seeing a big decrease. Average days on market is actually up 29% year to date, and the average list price is up 4% year to date. Last month it was a little bit higher, so maybe everybody's listening to my video and they're actually pricing their houses a little bit better. Because as we know, overpricing doesn't work, and we started to see that last month for sure. So our prices going down, it's definitely a little bit too soon to tell. I do think we're starting to see a stabilization. That 1% with average sales price decrease is not a whole lot last month. So let's get into our real estate inventory cycle. March is the lowest inventory that we have. So April, we're only 1 month out, and May, only 2 months out. And the most homes on the market are August, September. So that's when we're gonna have the most amount of inventory. However, the least competition is March. So I always look for that nugget. What are we looking for in this data? We do not have a big influx of homes coming on the market. The pending listings were up last month over the same period last year, and that's sort of surprising given the interest rate. And our average sales price is flat. Our homes are still being priced a bit on the high side, and they're sitting a little bit longer, but this is in no way doom or gloom. So I just want to make sure that you understand that, and I do think that the market is stabilizing a little bit. So let's dig into where things stand with the communities. This was very fascinating. So the Hideout, May of 2022, we had 51 homes on the market. Right now we have 43 active homes on the market. So we've actually decreased the amount of homes on the market since last year at this time in the Hideout. We weren't seeing that last month, so that's interesting. The Hideout has taken a little resurgence in interest. Fawn Lake, we have 4 active homes on the market. Last year at this time, we had 8. So we've actually decreased our inventory in Fawn Lake significantly. Now, Mast Hope. Let's talk about Mast Hope. Mast Hope has doubled their inventory since last May. Last May, they had 10 homes on the market. This May, they have 21 homes on the market. I have an idea of why this is happening in Mast Hope, so feel free to reach out to me and we can have a chat separately about what I think is going on there in Mast Hope. Tanglewood Lakes. Tanglewood Lakes, we have 6 homes on the market, not a whole lot. Last year at this time we had 3. Tanglewood Lakes remains relatively low in inventory. Same with Wallenpaupack Lake Estates, although we're seeing a little bit more homes in there. May of this year, right now, we have 9 homes. Last year at this time, we only had 5. Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts is another fascinating one. Right now we have 10 active homes on the market. Last year we had 9, so it's remaining rather stable. I believe 5 of those 10 homes are under $1 million and the rest are over $1 million. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts. Right now we have 31 homes on the market. That is actually down since May of 2022 where we had 38 homes. So those lakefronts are very much in demand. So when is the best time to list? I always talk about this. It's probably when you need to list your home is probably the best time to list, but inventory is still remarkably low. We have a large amount of buyers still in the market despite the interest rates, and I've heard, may potentially start coming down a little bit. And the season is upon us. People are looking for that lake house, so there's definitely a lot of interest right now, and we feel it. So now is definitely a good time. If you want to discuss any of this information, please reach out. I would be happy to go over it with you. How does it pertain to your house, to your community, and what is going on in the market? Thank you so much for watching my video and for subscribing to my channel on YouTube and liking my page on Facebook. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next month. Bye.